Okay, hello, hello. Yeah, this is about roughly the same time I did yesterday. So that seems about good. What's up? It's time for more Neon White. Not gonna lie, I was off stream grinding just a little bit. Just a little bit. Um have it gotten any better? No. But I don't know. There's no but that I can add to that will actually benefit me. Let me just real quick set up the game capture. And let's go ahead and transition over. Oh yeah, I also need to unmute. That's not funny. It is very loud in my ears. I don't know if it's the same for you guys too. But, alright, we are in. So definitely let me know if any of the audio stuff is kind of like out of balance or out of whack. I was trying to work on stuff prior to starting the stream, but I don't know. Things are always different when you go live. At least I find. So let's see, what did I do? Okay, last time, I think it was Elevate. On this one, I actually didn't have the Ace Medal, so I went back and redid it for the Ace Medal. Now, just to reiterate, I have made it to like Chapter 12 before in this game. I figured it would be nicer to just stream all the missions consecutively. So I went ahead and started a new file. Alright. Gonna mess with the volume levels just a little bit, because every now and then I see a big old peak in OBS. So, alright. So I did Elevate. I'm gonna run this one back just because I don't remember what it was, and I don't remember... Okay, I remember what this one was. Now, also, I know that shooting the bullets will give me a speed boost, so I could always optimize my time on this level. And I could have slashed those bullets, actually. If I slashed those bullets, I probably would have gotten a slight bit of a speed boost. As you can see, my hold time on this level is about 15 seconds, which is a good, like, 1.5 seconds faster than what I got here. But yeah. So I'm going to go back real quick. I'm going to check to make sure I've gotten all the Ace medals. At the moment, I'm not going for Ruby medals. I might go back and do that once I've completed all the missions. Okay. Mission 1, everything is complete. Everything's ace here. Everything's ace here. Okay. Okay, so I've gotten aces on everything. That's good to know. I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I think this is mission 5 that I'm on now. Again, I am fast forwarding through all the cutscenes. I've already played most of this game before. Let's pick up the fireball, please. Thank you. Fireball, I think, has to be one of my favorite power-ups, because it's just really fun to use. Shoot that guy. I think. Okay. I mean, you could already tell from this level. This is just the first level that you get access to Fireball, but you could probably already see that, yeah, this game gets really fun with Fireball. There's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do. And just to reiterate, I'm trying to go for all aces at the moment. I'm not bothering with the Ruby medals. Just because that's going to be a little bit of a longer grind. Do that. Do that. I think he's dead, right? Probably. This is still relatively slow. But it should be a little bit faster than what it did previously. It was enough to get the ace. Could I optimize it further? Probably. Just with like some better execution. But I'll do that, I don't know, after I finish all the missions. Invulnerable while using Godspeed and Stomp. That's good to know. I forgot about those dudes. I don't know if I should be holding onto this fireball or not, but I figured might as well hold on to it, because they are giving me a bunch of ammo. Okay, so you need it to get up here. So you have to maintain the fireball the entire time. Okay. Which means that speed on this level probably just comes down to execution. And maybe finding like an unintended route. Or intended. Probably. You shoot you. Bam. Pick up the ammo. We're up. Things would have been a lot quicker if I didn't get stuck there. Do that, and I think that was only a second faster. That was not super great. Ah, right, I forgot. I was too busy thinking, oh, I could speed boost off the ammo. Oh, not the ammo. Well, I mean, technically ammo, yeah. Huh. I'm seeing where that insight is showing, so if I just pop that. Interesting. I'm gonna restart this real quick. So it's telling me do something like that. Nope. I ran out of ammo. Do this. Grab the ammo here. I feel like there's something I have to be missing. Because I do need the fireball. Hmm. Let me go for the restart. Can you just bounce these? You can jump at their heads. Which means that you can get up here. Well, if you didn't have skill issues like I do, you'd be able to get up here. Nope. That doesn't make you... Well, I started from the jump from the bottom and not all the way up there, so maybe that was the problem. Also, I should be holding space when I do these jumps just to get a little bit more... And I just skill issued by hitting my head on the ceiling. Great. I shouldn't switch to elevate there. Too slow. If I... I held space, which meant I jumped again. Not the best. Let's do this. Again, I'm hitting that ledge. I actually don't know what the proper strat is for this. That you... Okay, sure. Take that. There's that guy. Something I need to check. I actually didn't pay attention when I was there before. I don't know. Is there more dudes inside that room, or is it just the one dude in the window that you can see? Okay, just the guy in the window that you can see. Which means that I think this strat is the intended strat right here. Just maintaining this elevate. And then we go up, up, up we go, flop. Except, Try this again. There and there. Get the ammo on you. Up we go. And I twitched and hit right click. Not quite, didn't get enough height off of my initial jump because I stopped holding space. I think same issue there. And that was a mistake to pick up fireball as quickly as I did. There we go. You up here. That. But it'll leave a lot. Shoot that dude on the wall. Alright, try this again. Nope, still alive. Too big of a jump. I'm starting to get it, but at the same time, I'm skill issuing out my mind at the moment. I hit F instead of Q because reasons. Alright, and if I wanted to be really fast, hold on. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Did you see that?
I was gonna say, if I wanted to be really fast, I could be boosting off of the enemy projectiles, but I got the 8th medal. That's kind of what matters. I feel like that level, though, if you could like really dial in your execution for it, is probably gonna be real nice. Probably a real fun speed level. Alright, I remember this level. Yeah, don't want to aim for that dude first. I don't even know. You don't even need all that ammo. Do this, that. Go around here, pick you. You could probably skip the entire inside section because there were no enemies. Yeah, no, that's my bad. So we get you. Wait, I just left everybody alive. Stupid. Get you. Killed 2 of them with a single shot, which is pretty good. Alright. You. So, you're invincible when you're using the fireball, but you're not. Obviously, you're not when you're not. And it doesn't last terribly long. That was a mistake. It doesn't last terribly long, I don't believe. At least it doesn't feel like it. Also, if I like optimize my shots there, I only need to fire. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Inside section don't need to go through. I forget, is this the one that you have to turn around? I know there's a level where you kind of have to turn around. Okay, fireball, you didn't need that fireball, which means you could use its speed towards the dude with the Godspeed. Okay. Try this again. We got gold medal, not bad. Ace medal should be... I just need to shave off a little over 2 seconds to get the ace medal. So let's go ahead and try that. Okay, but what I was saying there is if I optimize those shots well enough, I wouldn't even need to pick up the ammo. I needed to keep the fireball. Okay, good to know. So, if I kill that guy with the 2, I mean with the first shot, to kill the 2 guys with the first shot, then I could just do that. Completely avoid having to pick up the ammo. Don't need to pick up ammo there because reasons. And by reasons, I mean just simply the fact that I cannot think
Let's see anyone beat that.
while I'm in the middle of executing. What was I trying to say? Don't need to pick up the ammo because we're really going to use the fireball to break through the door. What I meant to say. Alright, not bad. I already feel like I've improved a lot since yesterday. Okay, we do that. Come through here. This guy, there's that guy. Pick 2. I have the elevate. I don't know what the elevate's for.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Makes me feel like there's probably something I could do to speed things up using the elevate that I have not thought of yet. All right. We were a little over half a second off of Ace Medal. So, trying to think, what did I see in this level that would have been able to speed me up properly? Also, if I take any like gaps in speaking, it's probably because I'm trying to listen back to the audio. Which again, I forgot to set up the audio monitoring through OBS, so I am like super janky right now by having audio open, the stream open on my phone, and listening to it back. But I can't have it too loud because obviously it's going to get picked up on the mic. I do. My skill issues extend far past just games. Okay, we do that, we do that. Okay. I see where that insight is telling me. So, insight is saying come in here, do this. I have to pick up an ammo beforehand though. If I don't pick up an ammo beforehand, then I lose the fireball like it did just there. Okay. This is slow, but it's still faster than before. And it's enough to get the ace medal. I'll take it. It's not perfect, but I'll take it. As you can see, my PB was a 14.6. That was 2.2 seconds off. Boom. I feel like proper way to do this is if I come up here, stomp here, hit you, pick up the stomp. Because see, I could use a stomp there, or I could use just shoot it. Use a stomp here. I don't see a reason to though. Yeah, so having an extra stomp isn't useful for me there. Here, pop you here, pop you there. This would be a lot faster with the stomp. So good to know for future reference. You, bam. All right, that was decently quick.
Another one.
Only a gold though, so I'm probably missing something obvious. I'm off by 2.09 seconds. Stomp here. Oh. Let's see. I want to maintain Godspeed. Use Godspeed at the end, I think is the strat. Okay. We want to shoot you, fireball up, shoot you. Perfect. That was clean.
That's how it's done.
That was clean. And that was my PB. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Dang. I'll take it.
Red.
Again, gonna fast forward to this. Don't particularly care to rewatch any of the story. What are we doing here? Huh. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Yeah, okay, that was good enough, I guess.
Not my first try.
And it was an ace medal. Sure, I'll take it. And I was only a second off of PP. Nice. Alright. There's this level. 3 fireballs. If I aim that last fireball a little bit lower, I could probably do this. I don't have anything against you except for my sword. There's somebody left alive. Where? Probably back there. I probably missed something. Try this again. Okay, if I aim that fireball just a little bit lower, yep, I could get that speed boost right there. Okay. I need to optimize those shots a little bit better. Sorry if I go blank for a little bit. I am focused. Yeah, that was just bad. I should have aimed that fireball just a tad lower. Okay, we pop you. Bam. Missed the guy. Okay, it had to be at this door here towards the beginning. I guess you would call it like the middle of the level. Nope, missed the guy again. I'm pretty sure it's the guy on the far right there. Oh, huge. Going to have to use... And I missed the Godspeed. Damn it. Yeah, I was trying to aim lower to get that speed boost. How did the... Oh, it reflects where you are aiming when you hit it. That was just a skill issue. Okay, let's try this one more time. Swap over to Blade. Bam. Huge. Shoot you. I didn't mean to use Godspeed. I forgot. Okay, this time I got it. Pop you here. Fireball. Sure, I'll take it.
No scope.
Ace medal. Nice. I think it was my first completion of the level 2. Bit of a yikes, but oh well. That took me quite a few retries. My PB was a 15. Damn. I don't know what old Axion was on, but nice. Am I supposed to maintain the fireball? I am, because I'm supposed to fireball here. Let's try and end it out real quick. Oh, hold on. Shoot that fireball up here, just fire, fire. I need to make sure I hit the guy at the bottom, because I need to get his ammo. Like that. Bam. Two are left alive. Okay. There's that. This guy. Bam. And it's an ace.
Not my first try, too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the insight would have shown you at the very beginning that you just shoot the barrel and then you go straight to the balloon the way it did it. EB. 11 seconds. Alright. Oh, this level. I remember not enjoying this level. At least trying to get the ace medal for it. I know that the insight shows you that you go through the open window. That's right there. I don't remember anything about it though. Pretty sure the gift is somewhere in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's keep it going.
Gotta lock in. We only got the silver medal. We gotta be 4 seconds faster. And one way to do that is like so. Huh. I'm gonna just restart on that. I'm curious as to why that last run didn't... I think I should just shoot down there with a stomp. Yeah, because right now I'm like in time with... I mean, that was barely faster. I'm gonna get the gold medal here. So rather than going down, launch myself up with the exploding barrels and everything, I think the strat is to just... I think I'm swinging too early. Too early. There we go. Okay, you have to do it later than I keep thinking you do. Because the hitbox on the sword is a lot bigger than I think. I missed it. Alright. Try this again. Now that I'm replaying this level, nowhere near as bad as I thought. Okay, so I think the strat there is I need to jump on the railing first, and then jump over to the section... that little platform underneath the windows. So let's do that. Hop here, and we are in. Nice. Yeah, I think that would have been quicker to stomp the way I did instead of waiting until you're all the way up and then going above the end goal and then stopping. So yeah, this is working out pretty well. So far, getting the aces not too bad. Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna hop here. Bam. Bam. Okay. I remember this level. Out here, Godspeed. Still have the elevate. Pop that. Pop that. Pop that. And then the last one is this stomp right here. Anybody left alive? No. Sweet.
Another one.
That was still a gold medal, despite the fact that it felt very slow. I think this level is going to be like really fun when you have like a good route. Not really fun, but like really quick and probably really cool to watch with a proper route. But like at the moment, I just kind of... I think the strat there, because you need the purify here. Just give me a moment. I am trying to brainstorm. You need the Godspeed here. You need to maintain the elevate. That there. You can use the barrel here. Okay. So the strat is I'm going to purify that. It's a little bit slow, sure. Nope, nope. I needed to maintain the fireball. You need to shoot the dude. Alright. Purify. Bam. And I completely missed that guy. Okay, I'm starting to get it though. I'm starting to see the vision on this map. Bam. Up, up. And I messed that up. Let's do the walk off into that. Get just enough height. Okay, and I still have the elevate. Trying to think of when I want to use that elevate and how I want to approach that barrel. Because I need to walk up anyway in that direction, which means I can use the barrel to launch myself upwards. Oh, okay. I see how it is. But I don't have a gun here, which makes this part slow. Am I supposed to maintain something from somewhere?
And that's how it's
Okay, I feel like I can make this even faster than it currently is. Let me go ahead, go for the replay. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to maintain a gun somewhere, and it might be this purified that I can do. Did you get 2 purifies? Use the purify there. Okay. I think that's going to be my strat. It's either that or I maintain a Godspeed. And I can use the Godspeed. But that makes this part, like, extremely slow. At least if I were to maintain the Godspeed from the beginning. Wait. What happened to my purify? Oh, you could only have 3 at a time. Right? That was my mistake? I believe you can only have 3 power-ups at a time, so... It's either that or I use my purify without thinking about it. Sure. Okay, you can only have 2. Okay, I think I see the vision. I think the strat is you go straight towards the stomp, and then on the way down you use the stomp to deal with the last barrel. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, we're gonna come up here, grab the stomp, shoot that, and stomp down. Perfect. If I were to actually land on the, end goal, that would have been nice. My hands were off the keyboard. I'll take it. New PB. Sure. Gonna go ahead, fast forward through this.
not bad for a dead guy, huh?
Okay, so not bad. We did, what was that? Episode 5 in about 30 minutes. Pretty good. Just gotta fast forward through a bunch of cutscenes again. I'm trying to think, because this is the kind of game that I do plan on playing long term and like grinding out like times in. My question is, do I want to focus on IL runs or do I want to focus on full game runs? Both seem like they could be really fun to do. But then full game runs, I feel like, that'd mean that you'd be locked in for quite a while trying to do a full game run.
I don't know, Mikey.
Alright, let's see, what do we got up next? Hanging Gardens? Right, the introduction of these guys. Okay, Godspeed here. Completely whiff that. Fine. I remember there being some really cool concepts with these things. I could have... I think if I reflected that, I could have... Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do want to do that. Okay. Slow. Really slow. Let's try this again. Trying to think. Do a short hop here. I honestly could use a katana there, but there's no point because Godspeed right after. Hop over here. Again, you want to maintain on the... You want to stay on the water for as long as possible. To the speed boost that it gives. Trying to think. Throw you there. And of course I forgot to jump, because why wouldn't I? Ugh. Almost ran out of Godspeed there. That angle is pretty nice because it puts you like straight where you want to be. You're gonna take this guy out again, stay on the water for as long as possible. Come here, shoot you. Okay, I'm trying to think. I keep going quiet because I'm trying to think of the best ways to just like optimize movement. Right there, I tried to reflect the bullet for the speed boost, but I failed. Do that. Come here. I left something alive. Huh. What survived? Go straight there. Puts me at the right angle here. Short hop there. Stay on the water. Short hop here. Stay on the water. I don't know what it was that could have been left alive. And I missed the reflect again. Do that there. Take that. That thing stopped halfway, I want to say. No, this was 8 there. No, so I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Curious. I know the obvious speed up. The obvious speed up is that spot where you get the 2 purifies. Instead of shooting one of the purifiers at the door directly in front of you, there's a window that you can shoot through on the left and go straight to the other door. Here, I'll just show you instead of talking about it, because it's probably a lot easier if you were to see it instead of me just explaining it in text. Or in text. God damn, what am I on? Not text. Speech. Okay. So you have to Godspeed through here because you have to take out these guys. Unavoidable here because these guys enemies that you need to kill. Come here. And in this section coming up, right here. Drop that there, you drop that there, and then you stomp here.
Hey, Red.
I think that's barely an ace medal. Okay, it's an ace medal by about 4 seconds. Honestly, I could probably speed that up a little bit too. I'm gonna replay it real quick just because this is a relatively easy one to try and optimize. I can tell them that my ghost was just a little bit slower in that earlier section just because I wasn't seeing it ahead of me while I was doing this part. Alright. I feel like these sections without water are probably going to be the easiest to optimize. And I didn't pick up that second purify, which is rough. That. Here we go. But yeah, these sections without the water are probably going to be like the more important things to optimize when doing this level specifically. Because movement here is just execution in general is going to be like what's going to get you better times. Ah. What we do is we do that, and I mean, I shaved off like what, a second? I mean, it's good. Good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and do the next level. Alright. Angle. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't even know what I was looking at. All I know is I wasn't looking at where I needed to be looking. Huh. I am a little bit confused on how to approach that section. Oh. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know how I didn't see the tripwire there. Nope, I needed to get the extra ammo. I keep looking off into like the corner of my screen and just not. Okay, we do that. Pick up you, come here. It'd have been nicer if I didn't get caught in that blast, but I'll take it.
Didn't even break.
That was alright. I'm trying to think, what are the obvious speed ups? First one, don't get caught in the Purify Blast. Oh, you know what? I think one of them is... Okay, so all of those guys will just die as soon as... Okay, I'm seeing the vision. I also saw this thing out of the corner of my eye. Okay. Sweet.
Let's see anyone.
Yeah, that shaved off a lot of time. I don't even remember what I got previously. Like a 25? Damn, nearly 10 seconds. And again, I could even have like just better execution there. Probably get even better, but... Alright. Bam, bam, bam. Honestly, could have just used Godspeed there. It would have been like speed up. Maybe not there. But for example, right here, I think... Can I just... Nope, that left the one dude. What I could do is I could shoot right there. Do that. Sure, I'll take it. Gotta shoot all of these guys right here. Am I missing anybody? No.
They should try and make
With how open that map was, I feel like there's a lot of different things that you could do for speed up potential. Like that part where I jumped over the grass. Obviously shaved off enough time for me to get the ace. But I feel like there's more that you can do there. Probably optimize the route slightly. Alright. This. Ooh. Interesting. So, I didn't jump there. Which... Yeah, skill issue on my part. Trying to do it so I don't bonk. Okay, sorry, I'm focusing quite a bit. I feel like that is slower than it should be to get all the way up there. I feel like there should be some way. I'm trying to think. There should be some way to get there without having to walk around. Walking around seems really slow. My time was a 28, which makes me assume that there is some way. Instead of going through the corner, let's do that. Yes, we do this. Bam. I would jump there. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I just keep getting better and better.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll take it. Pick up all this ammo. I remember this level. Did I get everything? I did. Okay, hold on. I know the speed up is you actually go left there. Also, if I slash that with the sword, I don't have to use the ammo with the fireball. Gonna be really slow because I did that. I didn't mean to right click. I just have a twitchy finger. Okay. That. I think we come here. Should have jumped. I don't know why I just walked off. That. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Do small hop here. Come here, grab the stop, stop. And I missed 2. Okay. Where would that have happened? So we got all of those. Get that guy. I didn't mean to get caught on the ledge there. And of course, this is gonna be really slow.
Another one down.
What is the ace medal for? If I don't get caught by the explosion, I could shave off, I don't know, a few seconds at the least. Let's see. Ace medal is 28, so I need to be about 3 seconds faster. Okay. We do that. Okay. Up over here. Stomp there. And again, I missed 2. That's just like last time. What 2 am I? So we got 11 here. Come in. Do these. Oh, there's a stomp right there. Okay, you can use a stomp to get even faster. Damn.
I'm the best.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
There you go.
Fast forward again. I don't know if I'm too quiet or not. My normal talking volume appears to be just slightly under. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this level. I remember. These levels are fun. That one I think you could skip. Because there's nothing that you need to do inside this part. I know for a fact you go under here. You just need to aim it properly. So if you come here and then here, I want to stay. Yeah, that worked. That worked. And we come down here, here, here. Okay. Of course I missed the last balloon. Oh, okay. Try this again. And we want to hit you because you're going to save us time. Up here, hit you. Come around here. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I think positioning is important on that jump. I made it so easy that first time. I expected it to be just as easy. Okay. Made it this time. Come here. We drop it. We come here. I hope I'm not missing any of the demons. Bam. Okay, this time let's not miss this balloon. Huh. What could the fireball be used for? I know for a fact I could speed this even up, but speed this up even more. But My fastest time is 1.5 seconds faster. I'm good with this for now. I think I will just continue. Oh yeah, this level. Okay, I'm trying to think how... If I remember correctly, this is one of those levels where to get a good time, you want to be shooting off, like, way in the distance. Like, I missed the Purify. I think I need to aim a little bit higher. Trying to think. Okay. So if I grab this Purify, and we just aim right there. Perfect. That doesn't actually speed up anything for me, though. Landing that Purify way ahead of time that way doesn't speed up anything for me, which means... I think I'm remembering something else. I mean, it speeds up a lot for me if I don't do that. That's definitely a skip I can do. There.
Didn't even break.
That was a gold. I need to be 10 seconds faster? Excuse me? Okay, do a small hop here, which means that there's something that I'm missing. Trying to think. Is this what I'm trying to do? I honestly do not know. Wait, I saw that. I saw that. Okay. So yeah, the obvious... So the speed up is... From here, we shoot that there. Shoot that there. Yep. Yep, I see it. Granted, this is obviously the dev-intended strat because of the insight. Again, I needed to jump, and I forgot to jump. I just walked off. Classic. Aim that there. That there. I completely missed that. Is it because I aimed with the very bottom of the reticle? Maybe. I'm not used to aiming my purifiers this far out, so skill issues will abound. And again, I walked off, I didn't jump. Alright, let's try this again. I remember... I was gonna say I remember this taking me a while when I previously tried to ace it, but I walked off the edge again. Over there. There. Okay. These we have to go through because these launch pads all count as demons. Hop you. There.
Let's see anyone beat that.
I thought I had to be 25 seconds. Wait, how much time did I just shave off? I went from 30 points to below 30. Okay. I think I went like 43 to 29. Not bad. Alright. Do I just stomp here? Is this what we do? Looks like. Nope. We needed the stomp right there. Got the slight speed up from reflecting their bullets, or rather shooting their bullets. Stomp here, get the god speed. This one, I remember, you just do this. Then we jump here, elevate, and Godspeed. And that was enough to get the ace. Let's go.
First try, too.
Some of these later levels, I feel like I remember a little bit more because I spent more time grinding them out. Doing pretty good so far, though. Alright. This one, I remember, you skip this. Here. Do that. I need to shoot that. Okay. I was too focused with trying to shoot the bullets for the speed up that I just forgot to actually pay attention. I actually don't think it's faster if you let that dude die before. You have to hit this guy. And of course, me being me, Oh, is this the one where you have to race the thing? I think it is. Shoot that there. No, you don't have to race it. Then what am I thinking of? And then... You got speeds? No, that's only a gold. Where was I supposed to use that first Godspeed then? I was off by 2.8 seconds. Okay. Let me think. Where are the obvious speed ups? That. Hop here. Here. Okay, that one. I think what you do is you take a different pedal, but you go straight to where those heads are, and you just shoot at the launch pad. Go ahead, do that. Fireball here. Take this guy, right? No, that's not even close. So did you just do it as intended then? For that section? I guess so. This. Ah. I can shoot you. Here we go. Short hop here. Honestly, you might even be able to skip that middle section. Okay. And then again, I have an extra Godspeed, which I don't know what to do with. It's like slightly better time, but not by much. Still need to shave off another second and a half. And obviously my PB is like 5 seconds faster than what it just did. So it feels like there's something big that I'm missing here. Okay, so you have to do this section. Because of all the demons here. That doesn't work because you also need the stomp. The hard part about this level is it feels very open. So it feels like there could be like any matter of thing that you can do to get a decent speed up. You just have to find it. Maybe keep the elevate there. I'm not sure. Maybe Godspeed right there. You could use the Godspeed to skip that one middle platform. That might be enough to get me the ace, but it wouldn't be enough to get anywhere close to what my PB. And of course, I twitched and hit right click. Okay. Let's see. I I do remember my time. By the way, I missed every single shot on those bullets that I was trying to land. I do remember grinding out this level trying to get a good PB. It took me a long time. I was grinding this level a lot. Okay. So we use that there. And we could just skip ahead here. If I could remember to jump, I think that's the big time save right there. Because there were no demons. Once you get that chain reaction going up there, there are no demons up there that you have to go after. And I think this is our ticket for the ace. So let's go. Bounce, bounce, stomp, fireball. Oh, wow. Let's shoot you. Honestly, we could even get you started early too. Also, I don't even think I ended up using that Godspeed. I think it just, I used up all the ammo. This is like almost tied with my PB. So that's definitely the strat. And I feel like there are probably ways to get it a little bit faster. All right. That was a good run. Took a while to get that ace, but this is the level where you're racing. Okay. Yeah. It's this level that I was thinking of. Hop straight here. Intended strat, I think, is to do that. Come here, shoot this. We have to shoot this, shoot that. Oh. I think I needed a little bit more height there. I don't think I'm supposed to walk up there. If we jump a little bit beforehand, we don't have to be in the air for as long. Two. Okay, maintain this Godspeed. Use Godspeed there. Shoot you. You. Okay. I'm ready. Okay, you have to time that. You can't just spam it like I tried to do there. Good to know. You short hop there, reduces the amount of time that we're in the air for. So we have to time it the way I timed it there. Ooh, that was close. Okay. That, we do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, we're in. That's actually kind of sick. There's 100% a way to complete it faster because you just get the chain reaction going a little bit later. So obviously you start it at the very beginning, but then once you approach the end, you start the chain reaction behind you. Make it faster. Okay. Okay, so that's the start of the chain reaction right there. But then what we're going to do is once we get a little bit further ahead, right, not here, but a little bit further, when we're kind of guaranteed to make it before the bridge collapses. Okay, that was a little bit too early. It's not much faster than what I already do. So let's try this again. Short hop here. Bang, bang. 1, 2. Put us perfectly here. Do a small jump there just to make sure we get in the right spot. Do that, that. Shoot you and you. 1, 2, 3. That's like almost exactly the same time. Off by 0.1 seconds. I know I've gotten the ace. Barely. By about 0.6 seconds. 0.06. 0.6? I actually don't know. Okay. So when's the optimal time to shoot the chain again? I did that too early. So I didn't give enough spacing between the two different god speeds that I used. There we go. That should be good. Yep. Do a small hop and a jump. Maybe start it there. That might have been a little bit too early. Nope. Ooh! Okay, it was just slightly too early. So maybe a little bit further back then. Nope. That. Trying to think. Because you need it to be fast enough where you can complete the level 2 seconds faster, but not fast enough such that you die to the bridge. And where I shot earlier might be the perfect spot to have done it. Gonna find out. 0.02 seconds off. I think the end goal opened up before I even got to it. Which means that my execution was lacking. Okay. Let's go for it again. So the quicker I can get to the spot here where I shoot this guy. Ugh. The quicker I can get to that spot up ahead where I shoot the chain reaction, I think the faster I'm going to be able to complete the level and get there. Sorry, it's hard to commentate while I needed to space them out more. Oh, the ace on this level is quite rough. 1, 2. Shoot that there. Okay. Puts me just slightly ahead of chain reaction going. This might be a little bit too slow. Ooh! A good 0.6 seconds slower than what I needed. Okay. So maybe I shoot a little further up the chain because I had more than enough time to get where I needed to be. And my ghost is a little bit ahead of me. So that was better than last time, but still not quite the ace. That was a mistake. You don't want to be jumping. Okay, do a small hop here. Small hop here. 1, 2. Maybe shoot it a little bit further up the chain. Get it to the end a little bit quicker. Same for that guy. Okay. This might be what I need. Because I know I get to the end goal early enough. Okay.
Jeez.
Damn, so close. Also, you might be hearing one of my dogs howling in the background. He's a fun little puppy. Funnily enough, she's actually not a noisy dog. At least aside from the barking that she does every so often. She's more of a... She's like really quiet. Unless she's like barking at something. She's a very sensitive puppy. Okay, okay. Perfect. I think this is tied with my PB. What is world record? Damn, 126,000. They do it in 20 seconds. 8 seconds faster. Dude, I don't even get to the end goal that fast. Interesting. That means there's probably a lot more skips that I'm not even thinking of. Go ahead, complete out this mission.
Not bad for a dead guy, huh?
Indeed, not bad for a dead guy. Alright. I don't remember, do we have another boss fight section coming up or not? I mean, seeing green makes me assume that yes. Five days till judgment. Got to report to the Central Authority. Let's go ahead and talk to Gabby. I don't even remember what the tickets are used for, but nice. Alright. Heaven's Gate. What are we dealing with here? Okay, no, this is just another standard mission with a bunch of levels.
It's weirdly quiet.
Do I remember these levels or not? Not quite. Oh, this is a boss. Ooh. Aha. That's slow to do it right there. Oh, I forgot these guys count as demons. Okay, yeah, I think I see the obvious speed ups here. One of them being when you use the Purify to blow up the one section, you blast yourself up to the other side. We want to maintain this guy, shoot you, do a little bit of a hop there. And then on this section, we want to come up here. And I have an extra Purify. Oops. My bad, I accidentally swung and hit the mic. But I don't know what to use that extra Purify. $23.50. This was my fastest time on this level. Sure, I'll take it. I do remember these levels being pretty cool. If a bit annoying to get the aces for. I feel like this is very easy to skip. Bam, fireball, fireball, Godspeed, fireball, purify, purify.
No scope.
It felt quick, but it didn't feel ace quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. I'm not grinding for ILs yet. Though I do remember grinding the IL on that level specifically. Okay, with these ones specifically, you can't shoot. What did I say specifically twice? Something I've noticed I have a really bad problem with is I know for a fact I could have done that quicker. Oh. Yeah, okay. So something I tend to have a problem with is filler words. You can probably tell just listening to me speak. Okay, that was quick, that was quick. Grab this. Yeah, nice. Okay. Yeah, big problem with filler words. And just like, filler, even like non-words. Oh, I forgot, I need to shoot you. It's It gets a lot worse when I'm in the middle of doing something like playing a execution heavy game like this. I keep forgetting I need to shoot that barrel. But yeah, games that take brain power like this, and like just in general, I have a problem with filler words. Lots of likes, lots of ums, lots of uhs. Maybe do that. Godspeed there.
Yeah.
Only a gold. Yeah, that felt kind of slow. But like the big ones are like generally, basically. Things along those lines. 19 seconds. EB is almost exactly 19 seconds. Okay. Do this. Hop over. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see it. Do that there. I think not stopping there is a little bit quicker than having to stomp. That was way faster than 19 seconds. Alright. I could probably make it even a little bit quicker because my execution was kind of lacking. But yeah, that like beats my PB by a second and a half. Alright, pop. Ooh, these levels are fun. The ones where you have like absolutely no ground at all and it's just execution. You could completely skip that room. I know for a fact you go under... I thought I missed the bubble. I know for a fact you just... If you come here... Do this. Godspeed over this way. Godspeed twice here. Yeah, I remember grinding with PB on this one. Toss the purify there. Ooh, just a little bit short. Okay. Yeah, this level was fun to grind the IL for. I remember that. Just barely there. I can pop both Godspeeds. I don't think I need to keep a Godspeed on me. No, maybe I should. Now that I think about it. I didn't even mean to jump there. I just kind of did. That. Purify here. Gets me the Godspeed. And we're in there. I feel like I had an extra Godspeed.
My first
But
try.
sure, I'll take it. $40 versus 37. I did something to make that really quick, and I don't know what. Oh yeah, I remember this level too. This level, I don't remember being too bad though. We would do that. Do that. I don't know how I missed that, but sure. I was hoping I could hit the barrel in a specific way that the blast sends me in the direction that I want. But skill issues abound, as they usually do. We want to do that, that. Sure, I'll take it. That felt really slow. Especially because I landed on the floor of that one section. But, yeah, I'll take it. And this is apparently my PB on this level. Interesting. I don't know how past me could have gotten really good PBs on some levels and then really awful PBs that I'm able to PB now. It's just weird. Alright. I remember this level. I honestly think the strat is come here, do that, so we can save ammo on you. Shoot it before doing the dash. Okay. There we go. Like that. Bam. That was pretty quick.
No scope.
Was an ace. Is that a PB? No, my PB was like a second faster. Okay. Yeah, I had the extra purify that I did not know what to do with. Oh. Huh. Okay, I'm digging it, digging it. Ooh, okay, almost, almost. I kind of got the sauce on this one. Right, do that, do that. Don't need to land, just go straight through. Do that. Yep, get the fireballs. Nice. That's pretty clean. Some execution stuff that I probably will be able to clean up. Things like blocking into walls and stuff. But not bad. And I think that was a PB as well. I'll take it. Alright, let's go. I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. That was a quick restart. Oh. Do I shoot that guy through the wall? I might. Pop up here. I can fireball earlier than that because it's going to take me into the bubble, kill the guy, and then into the end goal. Ace is 3 seconds faster than what I just did. Alright. I know this initial section I was slow on. Ooh, okay. Well, I did figure out that I do get to keep one of these guys around. Wait. By just aiming that stomp properly. Not that you need the extra elevate, I guess. Interesting. That was a PB as well. Nice. Okay. I mean, I'm not complaining. A lot of these feel like I could go back and probably get better times at, though. Huh? I remember this level. Okay, okay. I know that to get a good time on this level, you actually do not go into... Ugh. Okay. You don't go into any of those rooms and you just fall down. And I think the big ones are this room, that room, that room, that room. I think I could just stomp there, wanted to. Use you, do that there, and there. It was an ace, but I don't think it was a PB. I think I would have done it a little bit cleaner. Yeah. 2 second difference. Alright. I remember this level. Do that. Stomp in here. Godspeed. Elevate. Elevate. Godspeed. Godspeed. Oh. I thought I knew what I was doing there, but I didn't. I don't know what to do with that fireball. Hello? Yeah, I didn't know what to do with that fireball. You get one at the very beginning. I didn't even... Okay. Okay. I don't know why, but I feel very confused by this level. Maybe do that? Sure. Got speed a little bit there. I hope that got everything that I needed to get there. I'm not, like, entirely convinced that I did. Bam. Oh. You have to shoot the guy first, the mimic first, or else... Makes sense. Okay. Let's try this. I might be able to get this in one more attempt if I'm, like, good. I don't know what I'm doing. Fireball here. Elevate. Elevate. Godspeed. Okay. This feels like a good attempt. Right there. I feel like I could just skip this over right here. Sure. Okay. First finish attempt was also an ace. I'll take it. Also, it's really interesting that my bitrate keeps fluctuating between like 5,500 kilobits and then like close to 7,000 kilobits. Like, I would have figured that if you set the cap to 6,000, it would just stick to 6,000 and not go over, but I guess not. Every now and then, my Twitch dashboard keeps giving me a little bit of warning, saying that things are unstable because I'm pushing out too much of a bitrate. I'm like, I don't really have control over that. I set it to 6,000. Alright. We finished with this episode. I don't remember what comes up next. Yeah, no. I really don't remember. I mean, the main thing I remember is that I started liking the levels more and more the further we get into the game. Because they get, like, more and more execution heavy, you get more and more interesting levels, like the kind where you have, like, absolutely no, like, floor to walk on and stuff. Those ones are always really fun. It reminds me of, Kaizo Mario. And just, like, specific Mario Maker levels in general. Okay, city levels. Okay, if the background is anything to go by, I love this section. Yep. Yep. I remember. So the discard ability on this guy is a zipline, but the primary fire is a rocket jump TF2 style. I mean, I don't even know if TF2 was like the first place that did this, because I'm not like super well versed in like old FPS lore. I think you could use the zipline there to like quickly get to the end goal, but yeah, I think this series of levels was like what solidified my love of this game. Alright, I need to be 8 seconds faster. Okay. Nope. Nope. I'm already messing that up. And let's do that. I need to grab the ammo, which means let's take things a little bit slower. Here we go. Grab that ammo. Get up here. I was doing all right. I think I need to just think a little bit more about my positioning and my rocket usage. Because my problems with this part... Oh, I got the extra ammo this time. That's good. So you don't have to be super close when you do it to grab the ammo. And over here, you can just skip that section. We're in here. Do that, shoot that, and zipline in. Okay. Not fast enough for the... That entire section with the doors is unneeded. You could just zipline. Okay. Good to know. Huh? This kind of sucked. Okay. Am I too high? I'm way too high. Where's the door? Okay, it's on the other section. No. Try this one more time. There. That. Oh, it's this way. This way. Okay, that was an ace. Sweet.
See that?
Damn, my PB was 5 seconds faster? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess once you kill all those enemies on those platforms, the only enemies left are the ones right next to the goal, so you can just avoid climbing most of it. I'm gonna try and go for at least a time closer to my PB. Here. And I think I just beat my PB, so I'll take it. It's pretty good. All right. Yeah, I remember this. Things get really fun in this level. I know there's a skip here that you can do, I believe. Wait, there just aren't any demons in this level. Which means there's a lot more that you can skip. Okay. I feel like you should be able to do a skip somewhere right there. I need that here. Grab that. Okay, that section is open, which means here, so it's the section facing the direction opposite of me. Oh, there's that guy. How did I not see that guy? Okay. Up through here. I almost completely missed that. And we're in there. Sweet.
And that's how it's done.
What was my PB on this level? Apparently this was it. Sure, I'll take it. That was a pretty... But yeah, I don't know if you guys could tell, but this is where, in my opinion, the game starts getting real fun to play. I mean, the game as a whole is already really fun to play. Really slow there. Bam. Whew, almost didn't make that. Is it just faster to zipline through sections? Maybe.
I'll take it.
Obvious speed-ups include just cleaning up execution, making sure that things are alright. I felt like that was a really bad way of explaining what I'm trying to get at. Huh. Are there any demons on this side? Because if there's not, then I just saw the obvious... No demons on this side other than those heads that I can shoot forward to.
Yeah.
Although Godspeed would be faster than the zipline into the end goal. So probably aim for that guy. Okay. So we can grab this. Bam. Shoot those heads ahead. I feel like that has to be a thing, right? One, two, three. Oh, hold on. When you have multiple cards, does it all count as the same ammo? For example, if I grab this, 5 ammo. Oh, okay. Hold on, I saw the insight. Might be a little bit better than what I was thinking of. I didn't get that guy. Damn. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Shoot here. Skill issue. Good to know. That. Shoot ahead there for myself. Up we go, but I don't have... I do have... Why... Okay. That's just me having bad eyesight. Yeah, no, that's not gonna... Maybe the idea is to get up there without... I feel like you can't get to this guy without at least using most of your ammo. Okay. I could do this, do that. Ooh, barely not grab on there. Sure, I'll take it. It's an ace.
Did you see that?
Good enough. And that was my PB apparently. There's a lot of these that I keep getting PBs with times that I feel like are pretty slow. Alright, I am probably only going to be able to get to this last level right here before I need to go. Did I just grab onto this guy? Sure. Grab the Godspeed. Can't forget the Godspeed. Ooh. Okay. Bit of a waste. But sure. Take you out. Insta-stomp. Take you out. Elevate. Shoot you. Make sure we grab more ammo. I like it's a waste to grab more ammo and then just run out of the thing immediately. Alright. I feel like there's 100% way quicker ways to get through this. But bam! Alright.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Didn't quite get Ace. But this is kind of all I have time for today. So I'm going to go ahead and return to the hub. Apologies for a short stream today, but yeah. I don't know. We might return tomorrow. And finish this up, but I might also decide on doing something else tomorrow. I did get Super Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie yesterday for my N64, and I might just decide to stream something from there. Alright. Well, this is Axion, and I'm signing off for now. Might return to do the stream later tonight, but who knows. For now, this is me signing off.